Beauty is central to human experience. As far as we know, all cultures hold beauty in high esteem, regarding it as something that, if not divine in and of itself, reveals something significant about the mystery of creation, or identifies something or someone as having special worth. The response to beauty seems to be as much an integral part of us as most of our inner drives: love, affiliation, creativity, wonder, and so on. The pull of beauty is there in all of us. At all stages in life and in virtually any circumstance, our instinctive response to beauty can stop us in our tracks, and in some instances, actually change the course of our lives. So it is not surprising that beauty has been the subject of religious, philosophical, and practical debate for ages. The religious debate centers on the relationship of beauty to God. Can we say that God is beauty the way we say that God is love? Are beauty and God coexistent in the same way that, for example, the color of the rose and the rose are coexistent, though not identical? The philosophical debate revolves around the idea that beauty may only be in the eye of the beholder. Is it an objective or subjective phenomenon, or something in between? The practical arguments about beauty have to do with its relationship to art and other aesthetic pursuits. Can criteria for beauty be established and followed in a way that adds value to an object, whether it be a painting in an art gallery or a car in a showroom? These debates are interesting and useful in their own domain, and yet I can't help but feel that something is missing here. That the more we explore the concept of beauty, the more we move away from the raw experience itself. What seems obvious when we stop and just experience beauty is that something at a deep level takes hold. If we can simply be present with the beautiful, without thought, desire, evaluation, and so on, simply present, something so subtle, yet wondrous, can occur. Call it a bridging or a gateway. The pure experience of beauty can move us through the object or occasion into a wholeness of being. It's like we've returned to the source of our existence. And if we really go there, it's like we've not just returned, but merged with that, creating such a sense of intimacy and such a delightful excitement that it could almost be called erotic. This intimacy, however, is not with another person, but with something like the source of life. And the thrill is not felt in the body, but sublimely through the tendrils of consciousness, we might say. This experience has such grace and power that I've coined the term Erovian as a way of pointing to it. Thinking about the engagement with beauty as Erovian opens a couple of tantalizing avenues for exploration. First, we may become more available to the deep pleasure aroused in the contemplation of beauty. Like orgasm, this pleasure can transform our immediate heart-body-mind state, flooding us with peace and all is wellness. Obviously, Erovian pleasure is indescribably more subtle, but it is this very subtlety, inviting us as it does to a higher realm, that is the particular gift of this experience. Second, the interpenetration of perception and beauty may give birth to new dimensions of being. Just as offspring are often the outcome of following our erotic drives, energies and responses may be set in motion through Erovian engagement that tap new creative possibilities, expose wider ranges of experience and deeper levels of receptivity. This expansiveness can bring us to new pathways for spiritual development, and connect us to a higher frequency of personal creativity. The Eurovian moment can happen literally anywhere. You might be wandering in a museum, enjoying the lovely artworks, in the company of your own internal stream of chatter, why you like this one but not that one, etc. A painting catches your attention, and you feel drawn to stand in front of it. As you do, you notice your mind quieting down, and in an instant you feel as if you've stepped through the canvas into an unwordable openness, a profound, serene at-one-ment. Or you're walking through your neighborhood, and you like the way the light catches in the trees of your neighbor Harry's house. As you pause to enjoy that, you realize that you've never really seen Harry's yard. Of course, you've looked at it countless times and even commented on it to Harry, how nice he keeps his shrubs and so on. But you've never really seen how amazingly beautiful, in all its simplicity, it is. You stand there in awe of what happens when you actually see. When you resume your walk, you feel as though you've been away somewhere for an indeterminate amount of time. These moments are easily lost, forgotten, dismissed as transient pleasantries. Yet they are portals into a richness of living that may not be accessible in any other way. They are instances of having been in the presence, more than that, in communion with one of the great forces of the universe, beauty.